All right,
Like,
guys, welcome to the podcast. It's me, and then you have my co-host, Emerson J. White, and today we have Lolprop and Pathos Velvet Cake. Welcome to the show,
Hello.
guys.
Hello.
oh, hello,
All right, first things
what's up? How
first.
you doing, Hendrik Dickelman?
So first things first, I have a question for both of you guys. So, how has gay marriage changed your life? Just in general,
It changed me for the better.
for the better, Path.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people say that they want, gay marriage to
In their
be
ass.
they say they want gay marriage to be legal, but I think it should be, you know, illegal to not be gay.
Exactly. That's how I feel as well.
All right, so you're saying that
like-
if you were to have sex with a man, you would produce children? So how would that work?
Yeah.
Can you explain the biology behind that?
So, you know how bone marrow children.
So if I get
What
bone
the
marrow
fuck?
from Minecraft and I bone marrow the fetus with the Minecraft stuff, does it grow a child?
Yeah.
Yo, somebody
No,
help me!
in
I'm
fact,
growing
if
my
you
wheat
if
right
you use
now.
bone meal on a child, they grow 3 times as fast.
Okay.
That's actually one of the tactics that
next
Hitler
question.
used in World War II.
So since we were just talking about fetuses, it's time we discuss the three kingdoms the three kingdoms kingdoms of China.
Oh, I'm
So-
very knowledgeable on this topic.
Okay. First question I ask, so what's your opinion on the Panzer IV?
Does it jiggle?
It's very Chinese.
Very Chinese. Oh, by the way, the Kingdom of China had nothing to do with
I still think that we should like eliminate the Vietnamese, but
the Vietnamese.
honestly, because like if you really think about it, you know, what's China without Vietnam?
True. What is Hong
Ooh.
Kong without the God Emperor of Mankind from Warhammer 40K? Anyway, so next question I have, so when mosquitoes take your blood, they use it to make children. So am I the father of those children? Isn't that concerning?
Yes, and
Well,
honestly, there's millions of them flying around. So whenever they take your blood and they spread it to somebody else, it might just you could be mixed with a bunch of other people. So there could be like
So-
1,000 little mosquito.
So are you
Hendrik
saying that
pickle
race
spots.
mixing is a terrible thing and we
So-
should abolish it?
So,
Yeah.
Hendrik, are you saying that you would have sex with a mosquito?
Yes, I would. I feel like they're really small, but luckily I can compensate for the smallness with my smallness. You get me? So
Yeah.
So when we're going at it, right? If she starts flying up there, I just start, showing her Roblox LARP. Eventually, she'll understand the kingdom of Caroline to its fullest. Anyway,
mean-
enough questions about me. What's your opinion on Clark Kent?
Superman?
Isn't he-
No,
wait,
Clark Kent.
Clark
Superman
Kent
is
is
totally different.
Superman?
Oh yeah, no.
Wait, Clark Kent is Superman?
No,
No,
we
no.
didn't say
I
that.
got confused. I heard the wrong thing. Sorry.
Oh. Well, honestly, all I know is that he was a pretty good actor in Brand New Day.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and
That's the dude from Fallout, right?
No, I think I saw him in the Minecraft movie.
Mm,
Oh yeah, my
no,
bad.
no. I'm pretty sure he was from Brand
Who's
New
that
Day.
one pickaxe?
I think he's in both.
All right, so Path, are
No,
you
he was
saying
that one
that
hoe.
American housing is better than European housing? Can you explain that more in depth?
Yeah, I can go ahead and go into that a little bit.
Sure.
See, so American housing has air condition, right? It's a foreign concept to, the foreigners.
When I went to
Hey,
the-
he asked me a question.
I'm sorry,
I'm
but
gonna
I
need you
gotta
to
add
sit
on
down.
to this.
Hey,
When I
can you
went
take
to
him out of the room real quick?
Okay, I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna kill you.
I'm dead.
All right, Path, continue
Anyways,
answering the
back
question.
to what I was saying. So, I think American housing is really like.
Wait,
up
Path, what
there.
does this have to do with the question I asked about Tenement Square?
Oh, right. So, American housing in the tenement square, see, it's overpopulated, right? So, what I was thinking is that we just, get rid of it.
Get rid of it?
Yeah, we just get rid of the tenement square, just completely, just evaporate everybody in it, and just call it a day. Because
You know,
I think
something I found really
it might
interesting,
make the
Path.
world go more.
You know the conifer tree?
Yeah, sure.
So they say that if you get pine needles, right, from a certain pine tree, like one of those conifer trees, you can make Sprite. How do you feel about that? Do you think that's bad or good for the environment?
Well, honestly, on the geopolitical state of the world right now, I think it would be pretty decent because, the world runs on Sprite.
Do you think this will cause any economic backflash from Dream and his speedruns?
Hold on, I have a question. Do you think there's a dildo that like shoots out Sprite?
Israel
I
already
have
thought
one.
of it, so
I have one.
Oh, I knew you did. I knew you had one low pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a part of like the first things that the IDF started researching. So
yeah, I know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Speaking of
Mm.
which, the dildo rockets from Addison Burgers. How do you cope with the unfelt satisfaction of being pleasured by a dildo?
See, I don't have to cope with it because I ordered mine from Israel, so it has the Sprite
You
already in
said
it.
you ordered it from Timu.
Right,
Same thing.
but not Sheen, because Sheen is stinky. It's from China. I get my stuff from Israel.
Mm.
Timu is from Israel.
Yeah, normally when I get Goislop products from Israel, it normally ends up being they normally like giving me this like like a diagram of my anus for some reason because they have like X-ray photos of it from the dildo or something. I don't know.
Well, the last Goy slop I bought from Israel was named Random.
Mm.
I
So
think
when
I've
you
heard of that.
purchased this random, was he a slave or was he a cotton worker?
I mean, he was from Central Africa, so I would assume he was probably a cotton worker, but I'm not too sure.
Well, Pat, since we're in the topic
It's
of
Muhammad
Africa,
Ali's cum sweat.
since we're in the topic of Africa, what do you think about the Native American tribes being pushed further west?
Keep
See,
'em
I like
coming, bro.
gambling, and honestly, if they take away my Native American homies on the reserves, then no more casinos. So I kind of wish that we would just, let them be.
Do you think casinos are the reason that abortionists are still alive?
Yeah, I mean,
Can you explain
th-
the correlation there?
so to be honest, I've had multiple abortions at a casino.
Mm.
I mean, sitting at a blackjack table, things get a little shisty and feisty, so you kind of
Shiesty.
have
You
to.
know, actually, Blackjack was named. Blackjack was named by a Chinese man named um Black Ching, or
Black Ching.
yeah, and
I've heard of
he
him.
would go around calling people black, and he called this one British guy from Hong Kong Blackjack, and he started playing cards with him, and eventually, Black Ching passed on his title to Blackjack, ultimately causing Blackjack to become this phenomenon. It seems we have oh, never mind. The other visitor has left.
I
Bro,
think
where
he
did
feels
game
shy.
porn go?
Some Indian just tried to invade our podcast, but it's okay, guys. We're still rolling.
I think
It's
he felt
okay.
shy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, honestly, I kind of had like a spider sense going. I kind of smelled him from like across the studio. It was kind of gross.
Mhm.
So I went
So,
ahead and removed him.
Oh,
so,
speaking of
so
spider
low
sense,
prop. So low
yeah.
prop. What is your current opinion on the death of Iron Man and Spider-Man: New Day, even though he just came back?
I feel very bad about that.
Mm.
But also when Spider-Man went to like MJ's house to fight the Hulk in MJ's house, I think that was a very good change politically to the structure of the United States, because when Italy invaded
Madagascar.
Bosnia,
Oh.
Madagascar and Bosnia
Mhm,
in 1927, it was a very good thing for, the UK, because oil in the Middle East and in East Asia, it completely plummeted. So the global economy completely skyrocketed after that.
I get that, but when you look at female genitalia, right? Do
Yeah.
you just get this urge that you just want to build a castle right on a mountain, like this beautiful game we're playing in right now?
Yeah, I get that urge.
Yeah. So when the Roman Empire began their invasion of Syria, do you think that space exploration had anything to do with it?
No, I think that Elon Musk, when he went to the Roman Empire, he felt completely alone. So he built AI, and then he went to space.
Mm. You know,
See, but the thing is that the Rome wasn't built in a day, but Elon Musk was. So,
Yeah.
like, it's a little confusing whenever you talk about Elon Musk and the Roman Empire,
well,
because it's a little bit of a touchy subject now.
well, actually,
Yeah.
Path, AI was invented by a man in China named AI, right? He went around giving people answers to
Was he friends with Blackjack?
Black Ching. No, he wasn't. At,
He wasn't. He wasn't a big fan of Black Ching.
no, they actually got into a confrontation with Pun Ching, which made him invent punching.
Okay, so that makes sense honestly because like every single time I punching somebody, it like
No,
I get
so
that
like
I get
I
that
can
sudden
explain more.
urge to start. I just get that sudden urge to start gambling.
Yeah.
So like Pun met Ching, and then Contact came after Pun and Ching met.
Contact.
Pun Hakia.
Okay, I'm gonna let my co-host run a little wild here while I fly around this map.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Alright,
Blake,
so
Blake.
like if the Roman Empire had like a dildo, would it be like the size of Italy, or would it be like the size of like the Byzantine Empire?
See, they already had one though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It was called the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It was
Yeah,
Pizza?
this was taught in history
Oh,
classes.
It's actually how pizza was invented.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
went to
yeah,
the
yeah,
Leaning
yeah.
Tower of Pisa and they tried to make a piece of bread shaped just
I
like
thought
it,
the,
and
yeah,
they
it was
spilled
called the
thought that-
Leaning Tower
sauce.
of
also Leaning
Pizza.
Tower of
Yeah.
Piss.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll bring it back
But
over
like-
to me. So, when it comes down to crossing guards and roadblocks, I think fences are a really good addition to people's backyards.
I feel like Roblox is very overrated. The stocks are plummeting right now.
It is.
Yeah.
See, if
My
Roblox
Roblox
stocks,
Life is getting broken.
if Roblox stocks fall any further, I think it'll be the end of the German Empire.
I mean,
Yeah,
at
but-
least the end of Corlin.
Do you guys know that Roblox is going to if they don't do some fucking shit with if they don't send the Senate their documents, they're gonna have to talk to the Senate.
No.
The Senate.
When the
They
Senate
Like
addresses the
from-
Senate for the House of Representatives, do you think when they discuss the geography of Kyrgyzstan or Tajikistan,
Well, I'll tell you, the separatists aren't going to be a big fan of that.
well, yeah, but like when it comes down to the Galactic Empire, what do you think is their view on the United States changing their policy with the imprisonment and crowning of Emperor Donald J. Trump
I'm pretty sure
Well,
that
I'm
the
not.
the first?
I'm not a huge fan of the laws and stuff going on in America. They keep on banning the eye-opening drugs, and they keep on banning
And
all
they
this
banned his
stuff.
dildo.
Yeah, and they also banned my Israel Timu dildo, and it's honestly upsetting because, I work very hard, like a 9 to 2 job,
I
10
feel-
hours a week, and
I
it
completely agree.
really
I
and I really feel like I am one of those Shein workers in China, and it's just like I feel like my work isn't paying off.
I completely agree with that.
See,
like
Communism?
he needs his Israeli dildo.
Yeah.
so Soviet
We need to-
Russia.
Dildo.
Right.
No.
So what
Oh,
about
right.
Soviet Russia?
No.
What about Soviet Russia? Could you please enlighten
Well,
me?
about that, I completely agree.
So
Completely
like
no
Soviet
problem.
Russia.
So
Wait,
I think Path
see,
fully
like-
disagrees on my stance on Soviet Russia. So we're gonna go
see,
ahead
like
and
Soviet Russia.
so we're gonna
it's
go ahead
like-
and refer him to Joseph Stalin's ex-wife Matilda for a further diagnosis on this.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she
Well,
talked to me one
the
time.
thing is that
Didn't
I'm
go
already
marry
2 steps ahead of you because I started playing this one game. It was called Sex with Stalin. It was honestly quite an
Oh,
enjoyable
so-
game.
Stop, I love
Do you
that.
think that Nikocado Avocado is 200 pounds ahead of you?
I think
I
More
would
like
I would
two.
say
ways.
give or take.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
guys.
he's only
I
like
can speak from experience. He like weighs as much as Washington State, dude.
Mm.
When he was here, whenever he walked, he would like
well,
wake
you know,
the
So-
the problem with that is that everything's bigger in Texas, including me. So, you know, Nikocavo Avocado is a little like a little.
Have any of you guys watched Pacific Rim?
No,
No,
I've watched
no.
Pacific Rim.
Okay, so why
Oh,
didn't they just deploy
yeah.
Queso to fight the kaijus?
because he would have joined them.
Bro, he could. Oh yeah, no, he would have just eaten them. He would have eaten.
The problem is that he would have been like a Mark IV Jaeger, and you know, honestly, the weight class difference would have been a little astronomical. I mean, that's like putting like Godzilla versus the moon, you know? It's like who's gonna win that?
So I recently was enlightened by my dear friend Viking here to watch an animation of Godzilla getting fucked by Charlie Morningstar from Has Been Hotel. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
just want
yeah,
to put Viking on the mic about that whole situation.
So like when I told him that, I was like, "Yo, this guy needs to watch this. He's gonna love it. He's gonna be like, oh my gosh."
But I didn't
want
love it,
Dick in
Viking. I enjoyed it
Bro, why
so
didn't
much.
you like it?
I enjoyed it so much that the Vittles box got mad at me and almost took away my title.
Oh, it's because you almost shoved a dildo up Johan's ass. Was that why?
No, see what happened was is I hired 30 Chinese kids to come work for me in my basement.
Were they the Sheen workers that I mentioned before?
What were their names? Because I got them from
I
Station
think
42.
one was named like Hong Ting Wong, one was named like Song Jae Won, and another one was named like Hasune Niku. But like the problem with that is that like the other ones weren't named; they were just numbered.
Do you think that Hom Se-young from Squid Game was in that mix at all?
I don't think so because, like I said, the other kids were just numbered. It was honestly, it kind of threw me back to the good old days whenever other people had numbers on them.
Mm. Do you think people approve of your company system?
Of
Oh,
course they do.
well, since we're talking about the company system, you know, after we banished the not so friendly friend, honestly, the company system has kind of fallen into shambles, and we gotta retaliate against, you know, the people who retaliate against us. And I think the Soviet Union is a good answer to that.
I completely disagree, but I also agree.
Do you think Hendrik?
Yeah.
That's honestly on my mind 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Did you Dustin clean your portrait of Kim Jong Un today?
We're supposed to have a
Oh
portrait.
fuck! I forgot.
I honestly
I'm
forgot
dead,
to do
bro.
that, but my family was
I
already
might be
in a prison
dead,
camp,
dude.
so it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
actually,
mine too.
I threw my friend under the bus when he came over my house. I said it was his house. So I
Yeah,
was
Well,
at
I'm a
housing
good friend
station.
of.
I was at
I'm a
housing
good
station
friend of.
45.
Oh,
Well, bro, I think my family and your family are like best friends in the camp.
Yeah,
Yeah, like.
but also
like,
no.
Jaquavius, do you
You
know?
talking about Jamalius? Jaquavius was the
Oh
one
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jaquavius
Oh
actually
yeah, no,
died.
Jaquavius is already dead. Yeah.
Guys, what are top 5 black female names? I think Keisha, Jamalius.
Honestly, I like, you know,
I like Ballsack.
I know what you mean, Lil Prob. It's okay. Keisha.
I think
Anybody-
Winston's a pretty good one.
I think.
yeah.
it's a pretty
Oh
good
yeah,
one.
like
Bonnie.
yeah, I think like Ape. That's a pretty good one.
You know,
Monkey.
actually, you know who invented
Peter.
Bonnie Blue? See, there was this FNAF character named Bonnie, right? And Scott Cawthon created a blue version of him. And
Oh, I think that was in the second game. Yeah.
yeah, and then they created Bonnie
Oh,
Blue
yeah.
after Bonnie from FNAF. Isn't that
Right. So
incredible?
can we discuss about how Bonnie Blue would be, you know, Thrag's first target? Like he would go straight for her.
So, when it comes down to Thrag's inner workings, he is a machine of death. He has balls of steel, and he also is a little kitty femboy at certain times. But
So he's perfect for her, right?
he's
And she's
perfect. He's
for
loose
him.
too. He's all ready for her. He's just waiting for the marriage funds to come in. See, Earth is a
Right.
different
So
thing
that's
than
that's
Coruscant.
interesting. Coruscant. I thought that place was called like,
Croissant.
yeah,
See,
croissant or crescent or.
Like the croissant guard.
see, when we talk about the crescent moon of Islam, it really makes you think. Do you think they're talking about the Moon Man? Do you think they're referencing the Moon Man in their religion?
No, they're
I
referencing
think
the
they're
Catholic
secretly
Church.
I think they're
they're
referencing
secretly
Dutch.
referencing Netanyahu.
No, they're referencing
I
the
think we can
Catholic
all agree
Church.
when
You
I
guys
say.
need to learn a little more about that, I think.
I think we can all agree when I say that they're referencing Dutch.
Oh yeah. No, I think Lolipop's right. See, like Dutch, he's also in the camps, and like he was like the first dude to die. Me and Lolipop stayed out of the camps because we're like that, dude. We're like
Yeah, we like the camps.
Do you personally think that the fall of Bavaria was caused by the New Republic?
No.
I
I think it
think
was
that
caused by the Bavarian dildo, because like
I think that
when
Ray
they were
caused it.
attacked, I think it was because like when they were attacked, the Bavarian dildo got like destroyed, and then like Bavaria fell, and now like Johann is like in charge, and he's like running everything like it's a
Navy,
dictatorship.
I think that when Ray Skywalker pulled out her yellow lightsaber, it was from gold from the Bavarian mountains because they actually invaded Bavaria and they
no.
stole gold.
No, bro.
Did you guys ever hear
That was
about the
from Golden
the
Freddy.
story
That
of
was
the
from
Dill
Golden
brothers?
Freddy.
No, can you tell
So
me?
there was this one brother. His name was Dill Pickles, and he had an evil brother named Dildo. And they competed against each other in these company financing things, and they started inventing new things, right, to shove up their ass. One used organic and the other one used silicon. But personally, who do you think you guys won, Dildo or Dill Pickles?
I haven't heard of
Well,
anyone eating a dill pickle in the last 100 years.
well, you'd
Because
be
they're up their
wrong
ass.
because, you know, dill pickles. I work in a grocery store, right? So I have a lot of experience with these dill pickles, and from my personal experience of dill pickles, they have been a little too sour in there. You know, like you
Yeah.
take them out and it just kind of smells and it's kind of, you know, it comes out a little black and rotten and it's just I think the silicone just works better because the organic, it's just, you know, organic material deteriorates and it's just like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this soggy, bent, black dill pickle now? Am I supposed to eat it or am I
So,
supposed to just put it back?
would you support McDonald's if they made an adult Happy Meal where it's called the Pleasure Meal and they include a sex toy in it?
I think I would.
As long as it's not a dill pickle, I think I'd be okay with that.
No, the
Yeah.
pickles are on
But
the
I know,
sandwich.
but I know
Oh.
that there's something going on with like dill pickles and diseases and stuff. So, like, I really just, you know, Dill Pickle was not a very good guy. And if you
Yeah.
look farther into Dill Pickle's history, you know, you'd learn a little more about how he wasn't a very good guy.
So what did Dill Pickle do that Dildo couldn't?
Well,
Everything.
he made it to where, you know, organic material was able to go up your ass. And honestly, it's very impressive because the only organic material that's ever been up my ass aside from a dill pickle is my finger, which
Well,
is,
let's think about this. Why do they put 12 hot dogs together in a package if I can only fit 10 up my ass?
well, because the lucky number is 12, you know. Everybody's always everybody's always looking for answers from the universe, and if you really just look at the number 12, you know.
Do you think the
I
universe? Do
personally-
you think the universe is giving me an insight that I should put the hot dogs in my nose?
Oh, I
Yeah,
personally
2
heard,
hot dogs in the nose and 10 hot dogs in the ass. I mean, that's
yeah,
my
where
strategy.
I come from, there's the saying, 10 up the rear, 2 for your fears. The extra 2 are for you to test your bravery.
See, yours is a little different. I've heard 10 up the rear, 2 in the ear.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I've heard that too.
Yeah. So, sorry. When the Panzer IV was invented, right? The Panzers. So there was this guy in China. His name was Panzer, and
Oh, I've
he
heard of
created the first tank ever.
Was he 4 years old whenever he did that?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
created it out of sticks and stones because his grandma taught him origami with rocks, with superheated rocks. You had to touch it really fast, right? You had to have really good reflexes. So when he was making these rock sculptures, he started building these wheels and treads, and he put them together to create the first ever tank, which was used in the Indo-Chinese Combine Half-Life War.
Is there a reason why they lost that war? I feel like it's because, I mean, I've always heard the saying, sticks and stones can't break my bones. So it's kind of like,
Exactly.
what
The
was the
sticks and
point in
stones
building that tank?
of Panzer's Panzer is that it couldn't break their bones.
So
true.
it was an ineffective tank. Honestly, I think that they should have scrapped the whole idea and just put Panzer into an asylum. I mean, because
I think they should have named it Panzer Fist Your Ass.
Do you do you think they should have put him into a white room with a PC that only has War Thunder installed?
I mean, he
Yeah.
probably would have learned that sticks and stones do break his bones if he wasn't there.
If he tried hard enough?
If he was
Yeah,
in
if he
there,
really
I
tried
think
hard enough.
he would lose his sense of self, and he would start believing that tanks could become anything, and he would start building the first plane.
So
And he'd start
speaking of
building a
planes,
second dildo.
when Iran bought a bunch of F-14 Tomcats, do you think they also bought 14 tomboys and 14 cat girls to combine them into more so they can make more Tomcats?
I think not, but also I think yes.
Well, you know that they have two seats, right? You know, one's in the
Yeah.
front for the
Yeah,
cat
the
girl, and
two-seater.
one's in the back for the tomboy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the combination of the two, honestly, you know, it's impacted the status of war over the past 100 years, and it's really impressive because, well, now you have like Ukraine and Russia who are like, flying femboys into each other and stuff, which, femboys are cool and all, but tomcats, like, it's just a little more logical, right?
Lolipop, how do you think your life has been a failure so far?
I think that you have been a failure to me, and that's why my life has been a failure.
Do you think that when you sit next to the river and look up in the sky and you say, please give me a shark tooth, that when you get the Megalodon shark tooth, do you complain because you got a bigger shark tooth than you wanted?
Most of the time it's too big, and I want to sell it, but also I want to just put it up there,
So when you put it up there, does it lacerate your vagina at all?
No, actually, no, they're not sharp enough.
Do you think it bleeds because it's our fault as men?
Yes.
It bleeds because it's my fault as a person.
So
if we take more responsibility for the bleeding of a woman, maybe then it'll either stop or maybe it'll just come out with like a different hole. Like maybe their nose will just start bleeding.
But that never happens. No one's ever had a nose
So I
bleed before.
recently had a talk with my dad, right?
You have one?
Right? Am I right?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know when the last time I had one was.
So I was discussing what is the best thing you could say to a woman in her period. Number 1, relax. I'm just trying to help you. Number 2, are you on your period? Number 3, do you need a pad? She will respond with such happiness that you care for her, that
but also
she would raise her hand to dap you up, but accidentally slap you across the face.
But there's a number 4. Does it feel good? And that's the one where they get mad at you, and they actually shake your hand because they feel so mad at you.
They're so mad at you that they run up to shake your hand, but they accidentally slap you because they were just so excited to shake your hand for what you did for the female community. In fact, Lolipop, what do you have to say to the women out there?
I just feel so bad.
I'm sorry,
because
women.
they weren't men.
So
I don't feel bad for them. Honestly, the reason why I don't feel bad for them is because I myself have to go through a period once a month. And it honestly, it's a little worse than a period. I mean, maybe we don't bleed, maybe we don't do any of that, but you know, my estrogen levels rise.
Do
You know,
you
I get a little angry. You know, and
do
just
you think
not
that
fun.
your vaginas is rotting actively?
After the pickle incident, I believe so because I think it left a mark.
So so yeah, it's pretty good, man. So when it comes down to Vanoss Gaming, right at the core, the center core of Vanoss Gaming, who do you think was at fault for why he stopped uploading for a while? I would
I think it was
personally say
Vanoss
it
himself.
was Muhammad Ali.
Really? I would say it was Vanoss himself and Thanos.
Guys, do you think the Jews were at fault for creating Israel?
I actually
I thought
created it. I don't
Israel
know how
was
to feel.
created before the Jews. You know, I thought they were created by like the Protestants or whatever.
You know, I created it, so I feel bad for myself.
So the story of Jeff the Killer, right? So there was this guy. His name was Giaf Tyler, and he was a Eurasian man, and he went
Which kind of
around
Eurasian?
he went around killing a bunch of Mongolian people who tried to invade his settlement, right?
Which kind of Eurasian was he? Was he like Chinese? Was he like Indonesian? Like
No,
what
no,
was
no,
he?
no. His name was Geoff Kyler. Anyway,
Oh,
so when the English came, right, during the Russian-European War of 1542, um, they started while they were sleeping, they went around planting little seeds into people's asses and watering them, so when they woke up in the morning, they couldn't get out of the bed because they had a tree out of their ass, and they were growing their own food out of their ass. What do you have to think about that? Not only that path, but when he started going by the name Jeff the Killer, because he started killing all the killers in Area 51.
well, I honestly tried the tree method and it didn't really work very well. Like every single time that I attempted it, you know, it would always just sprout an apple tree. And, you know, apples sometimes, you know, when life gives you apples, you know, it's not a fun little fair thing.
Mm.
But I've heard stories of people growing lemons out of there or growing papayas out of there, and I'm honestly jealous. All I've ever been able to succeed with was apples.
What about Maya's papayas?
I've heard that those are very poisonous.
Poisonous? I thought they were pretty tasty.
Had them?
Yeah, I've had
Well,
them.
you see, anything that comes out of, you know, a black hole is normally not very good.
Hmm.
It's the creation of
I
matter
thought black
and
holes
the
destroy
destruction
everything.
of matter.
All right, guys, that's it for today's podcast. It seems we've got a lot done in this short time. We managed to discuss the entire politics of 9/11 and the effects of the American government after 9/11. So, great job, guys.